everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm gonna use this palette to make a nice orange cut crease look. It's more of a 70s vibe from what I got. I'm gonna use the shade D1 as my transition shade. I'm going to blend this shadow in my crease, well, basically all over my lid, because we're going to do a cut crease, so don't worry about how messy it gets. But I'm just gonna keep packing this color until I get to a yellow vibrant color. Now I'm going to use a smaller blending brush. I'm going to use the shade E2 to apply it on my crease. So if you notice, the yellow disappeared, so I'm going to go back with D1 and apply on the crease to blend it together, if you can see a little bit of the yellow and the orange. Now with this brush, I'm gonna grab some of the E2 and I'm just gonna pat it in my crease to just intensify the orange, because when you blend it or you buffed it out, it kind of makes the orange look a little bit opaque. So I'm just trying to intensify that orange so when we cut the crease you can still see the orange. Okay, I show you my pencil brush, but I'm actually gonna go with my blending brush and I'm going to just blend it gently to not make it look too harsh. Just gently, not too hard, because you don't want to make the orange disappear again. Okay, so now I'm picking out my favorite pencil brush and I'm gonna use the shade C5 and I'm going to pat this shade on my crease. This part you want to do very light-handed, even though it looks like I'm doing it a little bit hard. I'm actually not. I'm letting the brush do its work. The reason why I'm not going too hard on this is because my eyelids are very I have very fine lines, so it's hard for me. If I start dragging the brush, it's just gonna look like a mess. But at the same time, we're gonna cut the crease and we're gonna clean it up. You'll see later on. I don't know why, but every time I do this side of my eye, it's so hard to get the line perfect. So just bear with me. So this part, I'm just gonna grab a clean blending brush and I'm just gonna buff any harsh lines that I see very gently. This part, this whole process, you have to have a very light hand. Don't ever put too much pressure on your lids. Trust me, it's gonna make your work even harder. Okay, so now we're gonna go cut our crease. I'm using a flat brush from Morphe. It's one of my favorites at the moment. I'm using the Anastasia concealer. Okay, you're gonna see that I'm pulling my lid. I know you shouldn't do that, but I'm doing it as gentle as possible. It is so hard to get a very defined cut crease without not pulling your lid. But if you don't want wrinkles in the future, don't pull your lids. But for me, this is the only method, you know what I mean. But this is the only way that I'm able to cut a nice crease. Okay, so this is one of my favorite pencil brush, a little bit smaller. I'm using it to clean that concealer that passed the line. I love this brush. It's when things like this happen, this is a brush that I use to clean. Now with this brush, I'm using the other palette from Norvina, the shade Base, and this is the shade that I'm going to use to set the concealer on my lid. Now for the other eye, I did it off camera because for me, it's hard to see with my right eye. It's very blurry, so I had to do it off camera. with a smudge brush, I'm going to use the white shade on this palette. I'm just gonna set the wing liner with this shade just to make it a little bit more matte, and it makes it look a little bit bright as well. That's it for the look. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe, give it a thumbs up, and thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys on my next video.